Okay, so welcome back to Darkwood. Still playing Nightmare mode. I've just woken up, so my eyes are kind of halfway closed, but I wanted to get some streaming done before I go to work. So I guess good morning is in order, but it's only 10 past 1 in the morning. It's not in the morning, it is now PM, I guess, so it's not really that early, but I never wake up before that if I don't have to, I mean. Okay, let's, oh my god, we are at day 7. I did not expect that. I really didn't expect us to be at day 7 already. Already wasted so much time in the dry meadow. I should get out of here. But I guess my plan was to do so anyways. I think I was planning to move on to the next area when I got invited to the wedding. I finally did, but it was a horrible experience. Don't want to be doing that again. So okay, let's just, oh, that's true. Nope. I want to do a little experiment. I've never done it before because I've always wanted to make sure that I got everything in order before leaving. So sometimes I've even removed the barricades or dismantled. But I guess that would make sense if it were to transfer to the next hideout, because it's barricaded here, so it can't possibly transfer. So I'm guessing only what's in storage and the stuff that's laying around will be transferred, I think. Yeah, so that is my suspicion at least. Okay. So I don't have any reason to leave them up, but I won't spend any more time than I have to here. Yeah. I have to start thinking with portals at some point. And especially after playing for a while, you start thinking about what you can take with you. And so, small caliber, medium caliber. I usually don't spend too much time and effort into acquiring this sort of weapon, and because it's hard to aim in a stressful situation, and it's kind of unpredictable. It breaks a lot, so a melee weapon is much I guess it's smoother as well because you don't reveal yourself. Så du ikke det før? Ja, jeg så det. Fislegrateng. Var det sånn? Gjorde du det veldig fort bare for å se på meg? That's hilarious. Okay, so I got some alcohol with me to bring to the drunk biker. Well, that explains it, yeah. So, drinking and making profiles at the same time is not a good idea. Probably. So, let's see. God, I don't need this many flares, but I guess they stack up nicely, so they're already taking up one slot, so I might as well just keep the amount that I have, and if they stack outside I will actually get rid of it, but this way it's okay. So I think I've meddled with this long enough. I have everything I could need, in my opinion. So yeah, I don't need to talk to him anymore. Why did I do that? Okay, so we are going to the entrance to the Silent Forest. This very second. We are going. No turning back. Maybe we'll turn back once, but... So, Fizzle thing. How are you doing this morning? It's not even morning anymore, but still wondering about how you're doing. Ooh, okay, already searched it, so I don't care. Ooh, light boxes. So that's something you're doing. A grid for light boxes. Cool. It sounds very high tech. I have no idea even what. So, but I'm guessing for spotlights, or am I misunderstanding? Just 5 more minutes. More like 5 more hours, right? As long as you can set your own hours. What does it matter? Oh, I have a new item to show. Ooh, the invitation. I didn't have that before. So, let's show the wolf the invitation to the wedding. Excellent meat. An invitation to a wedding party. The wolf snorts with laughter, his putrid saliva landing on my face. It's an invitation to that house in the southwestern edge of the dry meadow. The music there has been playing non-stop since I remember. Day and night, a never-ending wedding. Hehe. The wolf throws the invitation back at me. It's wet with spit. Have fun, meat. Just remember to hide that disaster of a face, or it's no dancing for you. Ooh. Oh, he showed me. Yeah, I know, my character is an ugly motherfucker, so I'm not surprised. Oh, hello to Big Fan Sedan. It's really nice of you to stop by and say hello at least. I don't mind. So, still at work, I guess, yeah. So, yeah, it's really good of you to stop by. It's really appreciated. Nice to know someone's actually someone's actively following me and stopping by every once in a while. It's nice. Don't even have to watch me, it's just like hello, write something nice in the chat and it's okay with me. Okay, so we are going to the Silent Forest. So, someone pointed out to me the last time I played that I don't even need to do the thing. I don't even need the torch. Presumably, so I could just do this. But then again, do I have all the stuff that I need? No. And there is someone in there. Oh. But I don't have to talk to him right now. I don't have to. I can just walk along and go back out. So, because, yeah, since I remember the code, that is clearly possible. Yeah, that is seriously the insult of the ages. Hide that disaster of a face of yours. That is like the worst insult ever. But actually, when you get to a place in this game, there's an opportunity to look yourself in the mirror. Ooh, hey there, friend. In the last hideout. Look for an exit beneath the floor. Okay. I can actually search the sleeper, search the person that's laying on the ground. A piece of paper with 2 locations marked on it. So yeah, I found the Silent Forest hideout and Putrik's house. So this is another giveaway that this game is made from. That this game is made by Polish developers. Piotrek is such a Polish name. Like no other place would you call your kid Piotrek. Maybe in some other Slav country, but not very many. Ah, I can hear the big doggy. I can hear it. What? There it is. I think I saw it. No? Yeah, I see it. It's okay, it's okay. Nope. Oh, there we go. Okay, come on. Just have to one more. There we go. Ooh, I get so nervous about this. So every time I get confronted, especially now that I'm kind of vulnerable, since I'm doing nightmare mode. It's not that I do want to die, but it's like, I'm thinking about the possibility. Oh, already found some wood. Might as well take it with me. So this first entry into Silent Forest is always kind of scary. Just feeling out the tension, feeling out the atmosphere. Yeah, the same bastard who's been seen everywhere in the other forest. Oh god, another? Another? But where is it? Oh, there it is. Shouldn't confront it. Doesn't see me yet, I think. No. So I'm good. I don't want to waste any, I don't want to waste any weapon, sort of condition on this animal. If I can avoid it. So I guess this is the hideout. Yes. This place would make a good hideout. Yes, it would. So let's make it happen, Captain. And then just go right away so I don't waste any more time to do this. And ring the bell. Something is happening. There we go. Bike man. This character is so interesting. Hey there, boss. I'll be honest here, boss. I'm really thirsty, you see. If you could share a refreshing beverage with a weary traveler, I would make it worth your while. Boss. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. When life's a bitch, booze is a must. Woo! He is a real trooper. I mean, he has seen it all, probably. Just gonna see what he has to say about the photo of the road. A beautiful road, Mr. Bossman. Long and straight. You'll find only twisted paths in these parts, mister. The man waves his hands sloppily, almost losing his balance. Let me tell you something, mister. A good liquor straightens out all the paths, every single one of them. Ugh, he said. One too many drinks today. Ah, good vintage. A bottle a day keeps the monsters away. To your health, boss. If you want, boss, I can bring you junk from the other hideout. Which hideout should I take the junk from, boss? From the dry meadow. On it like a nun in a cucumber field, boss. That is... Seriously, I've almost forgotten it, but this is like... That is awesome. Best analogy I've ever heard. Ah. Like a nun in a cucumber field. It's so offensive, yet so refreshing. Touched. Okay, let's light the oven. So here is also a kind of tricky part about the oven when you light it. So if I were to light this oven now, no, if I didn't light it, I transferred my stuff and I didn't light the oven and I went back to dry meadow. I'm pretty sure if I talk to the bike man again, I wouldn't be able to get my stuff back, or it would stay here, you know. So you have to light the oven of the last hideout that you want to transfer stuff from, I think. So you can't just leave it off. You have to actually light it when you return. Or so I believe. You know, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Because sometimes when I've tried transferring my stuff from one hideout to another, it's gone wrong and I've lost my stuff. Or I guess not lost it, but I have to go back and get it, and it wastes time and you risk dying a lot actually. So that's never a good thing. So some mushrooms in here as well. Alrighty then. Okay. So this part has always kind of this part has always kind of like confused me. Where this hall, you know, it seems like the game wants me to barricade this place, and it seems like it wants me to secure the generator in case anything were to come and turn it off or something, but that never happens. So it's always kind of confusing to me. So I won't bother moving the sofa, or maybe there's something behind it. Yeah, probably. I don't remember anything behind it, but yeah, I just won't do it. So, anyways, I think this is kind of a trick. Like a trick question, like trying to trick you into using resources to stack up to barricade this place when it doesn't need to be. You know, when I first started playing this game, I actually thought that this, that later on in the game, this would be as affected by monsters and stuff, that they could actually manipulate the generator and do something horrible with it. Turn it off and kill me, you know. But they didn't. They never did. Because I don't think they care. Wait. I feel like there should be a trap in here somewhere. Maybe that was just the old place. Yeah, so in the beginning I spent most of my time in the room with the oven, but then I started figuring out that to have so little space to work on is really even more stressful. It adds a stress factor that you don't need. So I was always like I was always really stressed out about that. that I want to take this in with me. It seems really big and that it won't fit, but this game is luckily really like flexible on that part. You can push stuff around, turn them around, as long as you use like the right angles and stuff like that. Doesn't matter. So I'm not gonna move away from this place just yet. So yeah, I remember now. I don't use this for this opening right here because it's too small. But the best thing I can do about it is actually just put it in front of the main opening. Here. So I have a door there. I can always barricade that one. And I can barricade this one. I probably won't though. I will just place a lot of traps inside the bathroom here. I'm guessing it's a bathroom. Ooh, ration stamps. That doesn't sound familiar. Okay. So we're not gonna close this off just yet. We are gonna take another trip just to make sure we get our stuff back. So I'm gonna cook some stuff that I just found, and it's gonna make the old bike man come back, because why not? This sort of sequence makes him think that I went on a trip, or so being able to see farther. This one is good also. Okay. So, let's see. So we are in the sequence. The sort of just have this flashlight. Come. There's a light there. This door, armor door. Press your ear against the keyhole. I will do that. I can hear a faint voice throughout the howling wind. It sounds familiar. It seems to be coming through the keyhole. Someone is calling me. Yeah, that looks pretty inviting. Come to me. Okay, let's see. Just have to. I know this is probably making the worst sound possible. I'm so sorry. I could probably just turn off my mic and do this, right? Just wanted to move the mic just a little bit. Come here. This is a kind of worrying place. If I don't follow the shiny stones, what's gonna happen to me? If I... Oh god, listen to that. If I go some other way, you know, it sounds horrible. Oh, wait. Hello. Oh god. This is still kind of terrifying now. So, considering what life is like in this forest, like just surviving doing all this crazy shit. Is it worth it? You know, I would probably just be like such a wimp and just in my life. Just, I can't take this anymore. You know, the whole shebang, this is not a life, etc, etc. But I guess. Unsee. Can't unsee this. All these bodies. Looks like an orgy gone bad. Or maybe a mass grave, only they didn't bother to kill the people. Okay. Starting to fill up on shiny stones. Yeah, so I'm gonna be full after a short while. And here's the bed. Lie down. And I've got my stuff. See how that worked out? Worked out great. Okay, so I've got some stuff that I want to transfer to the to the stuff, the thing. Yeah. So before we start working on our traps and such. Wait. Okay, so package. I don't have that much gasoline actually. I should probably have been more careful about my spendage, but it looks fine, you know, it's not gonna run dry anytime soon. Okay, let's just put the shiny stones away. Just gonna put this away. Oh, I can jump through the window. Totally forgot, but it probably takes more time. It takes a lot of time just to climb through that window. Okay. Okay. Just wanna kind of just get everything in place because I tend to forget about the bag if it's just laying on the floor. I have a tendency to just forget about it and then lose my stuff because I don't spend too much time in this room, other than crafting of course, but I don't spend too much time here during the night since I consider it kind of a waste. So I could probably upgrade this item. Inflict more damage, yeah, I don't mind that. But also, I still need to repair it. So, it's gonna be night soon. It's gonna be night time soon. Nighttime. Daytime. Okay, so I have some bear traps. I'm gonna put them up. Probably not very strategic because it's been a while since I played this now. And I need some wood and nails just in case something breaks. I want to be absolutely sure. So that, there we go. That's not 10. It's not 10 maximum. So, okay. This as well. I want to not have to go into this room ever again. So I'm gonna make sure I don't have to. So, gonna put up a trap right in here. So I have like sort of a strategy for doing this, and it's worked fine so far. I don't want to put the traps inside for now because it's gonna make me have to trip over them at some point and make me kill myself. Okay, so that's that. I might barricade that afterwards, but I can always do that when I get back inside. I don't have to do it right now. I can do it during the night. And it gets kind of boring sometimes if nothing happens, so I can do it. I can just do it then. Turn this on. Take some more wood. Don't mind if I do. Okay, so let's see. I want to keep my weapon equipped still. Don't need that. I don't think I need the bottles just yet. But wood? Yes, definitely. Okay, so I think I'm all set. Maybe just one more. So, the night is about to start. Can't waste any more time now. So, I totally forgot if I have a light source. Dang it. Do I? Yes, I do. Okay, that's good. So, just right now, for planning where to put traps and such, I'm gonna equip my lamp. Oh god, why did I do that? Just pushed it into the opening. Okay, so I guess that's good. Yeah, I should have done that before. But I guess I didn't have the time. Okay, so now I'm kind of good on barricades. Yeah. So if some of these buggers... So in here I'm more free to put up traps and stuff like that because I have more space to walk around on. I'm not gonna walk over a trap by mistake, so... And I want these lights to kind of converge, is that what it's called? I want them to meet, so it's like this light. Oh, there we go. First visitor. Oh my god, why did that happen? Oh god, another one. Oh my god, I should... Okay. Oh god, that was a mistake. Nope. I'm gonna die tonight, am I? Aren't I? Come on. Last one. Oh god, this is not happening. Oh god, I totally died. Okay. Oh, I panic in these situations, like, all the time. So I died, but that's Nightmare. And the first night as well. That's embarrassing. I rarely ever die, like, on the first night of the new hideout. So, yeah, I'm gonna start a new character. You might not feel like watching, that's okay. So if you felt kind of bored, just move over to another game or channel and let's skip the prologue. I've already watched it, so I'm still doing Nightmare because it's a thrill and I need to learn from my mistakes. Oh, hi, Neo D1. It's nice to have you visiting. So, you caught me, probably just caught me dying and starting a new character. So I I don't have to do all this stuff over again. Well, this game presents a different set of challenges that most people are used to, I think. It's yeah, it's difficult in weird ways. Road home. So I never actually beat the game. I came to chapter 2, so and you know, the sort of mushroom area, and but then no, I never finished the game. I always wanted to though, so but I guess I got impatient and started working on Nightmare mode instead. Just keep dying and never getting to the end. So but I guess it's a different kind of thrill. But I am planning on beating the game eventually. Eventually, it sounds reassuring, but I am going to. But I don't mind losing over and over again. It's like an experience anyways. It's a lot of fun playing. Turn on the generator before dark. Hiding in the shadows won't do you any good. They're coming either way. Totally aware of that. Yeah. My longest lasting character has lasted for 34 days, and I think it's one of those characters who have... I don't think it's normal mode. I think I have him on like 4 tries or 4 deaths before losing. So 34 days is the longest, and I got to chapter 2, so beyond these three areas there is another place. So I got there, and it was really exciting. A lot of fun. Like, exploring this stuff is so rewarding. But yeah, it's really scary. So some nights are like terrifying. Yeah, I'm back at the start. You Rototum 94. Yeah. I'm back at the beginning. I'm kind of embarrassed because I died during my first night in Silent Forest. So I'd just gotten over there. I even got invited to the wedding for the first time before heading over to Silent Forest. I was so excited. It felt like this was a different playthrough. This was a different time, but I guess it wasn't. And so I perhaps got a little bit cocky and just, yeah, died. I panicked. So this is Nightmare. Just gonna try not to die because I feel like I have too much experience with this game to die that fast. Ooh, out. The truck is here. No. Yeah, I opened the door in the middle of the night. Someone actually tipped me about it, and I didn't know that was the way to get the invitation. I was just like, oh, so I've been to... Ah! Okay, that's embarrassing. Ah! Just lost my way talking about something else. So yeah, I opened the door in the middle of the night. I never actually did that before, because when someone knocks on the door in the middle of the night, you don't go and open it. Not in this game. So I was just like, oh, okay. and I actually did it. I went and opened the door on the request of someone watching, just saying like, try it. It's gonna be, there's gonna be an invitation there, and oh yeah, there was a savage at the door actually, but I just didn't go all the way outside, so I was just kind of in the opening, just at the doorstep, just picking up the invitation, and then I went back inside. The savage just stood there, like he didn't move. So I guess I was pretty lucky about that part. I think that otherwise he would have attacked me, like normally he should have, but I was lucky. I think that's what's supposed to happen. You're supposed to be like damaged. That is actually a perfect like summary of this whole game. It's supposed to leave you like damaged inside. It's gonna leave a mark. You're gonna be scarred for life. Do I want to do this right now? I can make bandages. It's not gonna get any easier doing this. Well, yeah, I've used Molotovs like a lot by now, but I prefer not using them in like closed quarters, or what it's called. Just don't want to run into the big doggy. Ooh, and then I just step on everything. That's cool. Why not? Ah, I never step on these little shits. Oh yeah, that's true. I should have brought some weapons with me. Some Molotov cocktails. And why did I take the long route? Why did I do this? Yeah, no, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm just not doing this right now. I can't. It's too early. It's like it's a guaranteed death. It's like you're going to die. I'm not gonna do that. So, anyways. So yeah, I should have brought like some weapons with me to the wedding. I knew that something bad was going to happen. I did, but I guess I was just like forgetting about it, because every time I start over, it's like this place has never crushed me before. What the fuck? Shoot the enemies with your bandage? Yeah. How can I do that? Sounds like, no, I can't do that. I'm not even gonna try, because that sounds really stupid. Of course you can't shoot enemies with your bandages. That's just silly. Yeah, my favorite thing about this game, and I will always recommend this game to everyone I know, because the atmosphere itself is so powerful. Just the trees moving in the wind, and the soundtrack. And the sound design is amazing. It sounds really good. Yeah, but I've only just started, and I haven't found any wood, so I can't make a weapon. But I'm going to. I've learned how to survive long enough before, so I'm going to find a weapon or make one soon. Trust me. It's just I have to find some more wood. I have to find some more materials. I just want to loot some stuff before I go back for the first night. And as everyone knows, the first night is cakewalk. Everyone knows that. So nothing's gonna happen on the first night. I don't have to do anything special about it. Let's see, can I squeeze? Yes, I can. But I've played Nightmare before and lasted like very long. Like I've lasted to the Old Woods. Is that what it's called? It's been so long since I played. But yeah, so I've lasted very long before. But right now I'm just revisiting the game after not playing for maybe a full year. So I'm kind of yeah, I think I did help him. I collected all the items he needed for a spaceship, and then I helped him travel. Poor thing. So I guess I did find him afterwards in the Old Woods. No, not in the Old Woods, but in the, you know, in the swamp. Isn't it a swamp? The swamp area. And then I guess I found the wreck of the spaceship, so I sent him to his death. That is, yeah, in chapter 2. But I hope I didn't spoil anything now. I don't know what you guys know. I don't know. I don't even know everything. I haven't even finished the game, but I got that far at least. So, but it was just, yeah, it was good. I try to remember as much as I can about this game. So now I can make a weapon. I will actually do that. But so how much of it have you played, Neo? Yeah, I've played for like 90 hours now, so I know I'm pretty well versed around like the way to stack things and keep them stored, just like strategically, because I have been fully stored for like having to find creative ways to stock my stuff like many times before. It's a challenge in its own. On its own. Gosh. Yeah, so Neil, you didn't answer my question. How far have you gotten in the game? And how long have you played? Oh yeah. Yeah, so yeah, I forgot about that. So you only got to day 21, and that's not bad. Yeah, but it's really scary to be there yourself, and you feel like, especially if you're playing Nightmare, it feels like such it feels like such a scary it's a scary experience, because it really feels like you're the one dying. And everything is kind of depending on you making it. It's really silly, but it really is like that. So let's see. I'll just go and explore some more before nightfall. I do have some time left, I think. Otherwise I would see the screen turning red and everything going kind of dark. So here is a wizard man or shaman or whatever. Savage. He is a savage, so what does that matter? Hello. He's gonna run away scared. That's good. I always wanted to see if there's something I can discover here. So there's, you can see the number 21 on the ground when I turn around, like floating away, and it's a key. So it feels like this place has something to do with the underground entrance, with the number 21 on the key. Like that's the key I'm looking for, but I'm not gonna find it for a while. Wait, what? What? Killed a wolf? Oh, but I don't know if I wanted to. So the wolf man, right? I had no idea you could actually kill him. But I've actually tried. I didn't do it on purpose, but I actually sort of by mistake hit the other trader, you know, the one with the hood and the helmet. He came to me one morning after surviving the night, and I just accidentally equipped my weapon and just whacked him over the head. And then suddenly everything just like, the time freeze stopped, the time went on as usual, and I think suddenly, I think something bad happened, but I can't remember. I think it just erased the memory in my mind. But it was really terrifying. I was like, oh god, I wasn't supposed to hit him or anything. Did not do it on purpose, so that was kind of scary. No. I don't actually need to barricade anything tonight. It feels like I should, but I won't, because it doesn't matter. Or maybe I've just never experienced anything happening in the first night. It rarely ever happens. Like, nothing happens. So, but still, the atmosphere is kind of scary. Anyways. And these stones, do any of you know if these stones can be used for anything? Are they used as currency for something? Because their value is like so high. And I've always just sold them, or used them for quests, you know. Sort of like, I have used the shiny stone to put into something. Okay, so it's just reputation points. That's good, because I found a lot of shiny stones and just gave them to the traders for reputation. So that's what I've used it for. So I'm glad I haven't wasted them, because I always suspected they might be linked to something more valuable, something more temporary, but I guess yeah, I know. So if I find stones, I sometimes keep them. Depends on what I'm planning to do with my weapon. What I usually do is make my weapon sturdier, so I don't have to repair them that often. Whoa, big fan sedan. You're done? Are you done at work right now? Oh yeah, that makes sense. No. Wait, what? What time is it? There. I keep forgetting the time difference, so I have no idea. Oh, okay. I actually didn't know that I could throw stones at the poisonous mushrooms. Oh, 10 p.m. That's late. That's the late shift. But I can't talk because I shouldn't say anything because I'm working today as well. I'm starting in 2 hours. I started at 4, and I'm the one closing the kitchen where I work. So I'm gonna finish at the earliest 11 o'clock. Yay. Close. So I did not know that I could throw stones to get rid of mushrooms. That's really useful. Especially in those mushroom fields, you know, with the big clusters of mushrooms, you can't get past them. And it's like I know I'm gonna run through them at some point. Yeah, the glass shard thing I've used frequently. But thanks for the tip. Anything I don't know is welcome. Since it's gonna help me survive. But yeah, recently I've stopped using. I used the glass shards when most of the time when I was when I arrived in the last hideout in this area, because that was when I was the most panicked. I'm sure you've seen the layout of both the forest and the hideout. It's kind of chaotic, and so it's very hard to plan out, you know, a strategic sort of defense against the night. And it is truly horrifying what happens at night, even more so than chapter 2. And it's terribly scary. So using glass shards is incredibly useful if you really just want to make sure you don't die. Oh, there are mushrooms out there, but I don't have to collect them now. Yeah, especially on Nightmare. So, but I feel like I totally hate when I get to the last, like the old forest, old woods, I guess. I totally hate the layout of the hideout because it's so hard. It's so hard to navigate through. It's so easy to forget the different passages and just keep it organized in your head is impossible. So if you lay out traps, especially if you lay out bear traps around that hideout, it's so easy to get caught in them yourself. But then again, using glass shards is safer because you can step on them yourself and you won't die. Oh yeah. God, yeah, the flares. But I find... Ooh. Yeah, I should probably keep those in hand. I've never actually used them that much. So, I guess I should get used to using flares, like, more often. Especially when I get to the third hideout. I've just gotten used to just having like a few, just in case. But I don't like the fact that I kind of drop them on the ground. Okay, a trick to lower difficulty in the old woods. Okay, yeah, I'm curious what needs to be done to make that happen. Not that I'm gonna do it myself, I just want to know how. Just in case. Okay, so obviously gonna keep the flare. And then I'm gonna sell the shiny stone to the wolfman. Even from afar I can smell your putrid stench. Be glad I don't have an appetite for carcasses, meat. The figure hides its face under the hood. It smells of wet soil and fur. I know what you're after. I can help you reclaim what you've lost. If you help me attend to a certain matter. What do you say, comrade? As he leads towards me, I can hear him giggling under the hood. I knew it would interest you. Before we make a deal, You need to prove that you can do the job. I have no time for weaklings meet. You follow? Well, it looks like he's been shot before, actually. Look at this hole. Looks like someone shot him through the chest. Show me what you're made of. Get through the silent forest. No, through to the silent forest. You think it's so easy? If I were you, I would prepare myself well before setting out. When you get there, you will find me in this spot. Remember it. The wolf grabs my map and scribbles something on it. The likes of you always crawl back to me. Sorry. Yeah, so basically just life lessons from this guy. Gossip is it's tips and tricks. Just want to show him all my stuff. I've already done this, so kind of like. So I'm just gonna sell him the shiny stone, and I want the wire. No, wait. Yeah. So I can buy the wire from him, but I can't sell it back to him. So there's certain things that he won't buy back from you, such as like everything here, actually. Like he won't buy back. I think he won't buy back matches, batteries, bottles. Yeah, I was right. Matches. Yeah, he'll buy back matches. But he basically specializes in weapons and tools to make weapons. Oh, he won't buy the handgun frame back either. Or maybe that just means I can't buy it. Anyways. So, there are certain things he won't buy. But he will buy bandages from me. Or trade, I guess. Okay. So, there's a door in one of the outer hallways if you open it and then walk in reverse. What? Leaving the door open makes a barrier where the enemies don't break it because the door is now closed. Huh. That is really fascinating. I'm gonna try that one time. Like, but which hallway? Is it the hallway with the... Isn't there like a carpet? A long carpet laying on the floor? And then there's like another tiny hallway that connects. Okay. Whew. I'm gonna have a hard time remembering that, but I'm gonna try. Because it seems really cool. If it works, it's really awesome. So, but how on earth did you figure that out? I really hope that you had to... Yeah, you didn't get that far, did you? So you searched it online, right? And found the answer on a tutorial or something? Let's see. I think I'm ready to go back outside now. Soon. Oh no, the generator's still on, and I feel bad about that. Yeah. Okay, so I guess I just eliminated, no, didn't I fill it like 2 bars? 2 bars more? I don't know. Anyways, I'm not gonna spend too much time here. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I'm not a fan of like cheats and stuff like that. I'm not saying that it's cheating, but it's basically like a cheat code in Sims or whatever. I hate that I used Sims for the for this example, but so let's go north. I don't think I've traveled north yet. And so we are out of the time freeze. And like I said on my first playthrough in this, I will buy a watch first. So that's gonna be my first purchase from the next trader. He gives a bit more reputation the first time you meet him, so it's kind of easier to make that first purchase if you sell him some other stuff. Oh yeah, God, I hate the banshees. They are actually not that bad as long as you just hide. I know it sounds like really like it sounds really cowardly, but if you just don't look at them, it feels much better. You know, you can hear them walking around. I remember the first time I heard a banshee walking around inside my hideout. I was terrified. Just those terribly heavy footsteps. It was horrible. Yeah, so Neo, I don't look down on using this method. I might try it, because it feels like such a defeat to die, knowing that I could have prevented it in some way. You know, people do everything they can to survive in a game, and if the game allows this sort of thing, you know, it should be okay. But yeah, the huge dogs are actually more scary now than they were like before. They're actually more scary than I feel, at least, than the banshees. Sometimes it depends on the space. It depends like where I'm at. So if I'm in, for example, if I'm in the hideout in the old woods, the banshees will actually be kind of fine, as long as I haven't put out like bear traps and stuff like that all over the place. I can walk around in my hideout and just don't look at them. Not look at his face. But the huge dogs, it's like they corner me and I panic, you know. The banshees, they walk around really slow. But then again, they release these horrible tiny banshee babies. I hate them. Crying and flying into your face and nibbling at your face as well. So this place, I've never been able to go there. It really bugs me. I want to go there. I've never found a way inside, so I just always just been able to turn on the generator and just see the horrible things laying inside. I know I shouldn't want to go there, but yeah, it's kind of like. And then there's the dog, of course. I remember it well, like it were only yesterday. I've done this a couple of times now. I always take the meat with me, because I can always sell it to the traders. They actually do pay. They do actually pay some money for money. It's not money. They do actually pay some reputation for dog meat, so it's not a waste. Not much, of course, but it's like, if I can stack them up, it's okay. I usually do it at least if I'm during nighttime. If I do have a lot of space, I will actually collect the meat of the dogs that I kill. So yeah, why not? Because I'm gonna meet a trader right afterwards, and he's gonna take the meat and give me a reputation. I don't have anything to lose on that. So let's see. Can't upgrade that one. Yeah, so I don't even have the materials now to do it, but I can make the materials. That's the difference. But yeah, so there we go. And I'll just leave the logs here because they are no good to me in the workbench as unfinished materials. And as long as I remember, I don't think they'll transfer. If I move on to the next hideout, I don't think the logs will transfer to the next one, because this is technically not a storage unit, so. The first vision. Oh yeah, that was horrible. Like the first time I played, I was like horrified. You know, yeah, I think you mean the one where you go into the, you know, you go into the, you go through the big steel door, the armor door, and you come out to this swamp, right? And then you follow the shiny stones. I think that's the one you mean. I remember the first time was, yeah, terrifying. I had no idea what to expect, and every vision just kept getting more and more scary, actually. So that was probably, yeah, that was probably like my first really, really terrifying moments in this game. And then of course, I think if I can compare it to anything, it would be probably going to yeah, I don't know, there's something very like very special about meeting your first chomper. When I got to the old woods, I was like, what the friggin' hell. Of course almost died, like had it running after me, just screaming, and if it was me in real life, I'd have my arms up in the air, just like flailing and screaming uncontrollably. That would be me in that scenario. Basically was me, even though I was playing. It was horrible. So my first encounter with Chomper was one of the most terrifying moments as well. Maybe even, no, it wasn't that scary, but it was interesting. You know, the huge pig in the barn that they keep feeding and try to keep her healthy, and the big what's it called? I kind of forgot the word for a big pig. It's a big female pig. They do have a specific word for it. So, it's the sow, but it's not necessarily just a female pig, I think. Sow is, I think it might be pigs in plural? No? Swine. Yeah. Like, I felt it was totally just horrible. Come closer and the stuff. Yeah, I actually have a moment that'll top that. In the when you get to the Silent Forest, and you find the entrance to the village, and there you go into this cave. I don't know if you remember, but you go into this cave and you have to find some stuff, and there's this thing following you around, and you can hear it in the distance, and you can hear it around the corners, but you just can't see it until it jumps you, and that's just, it's a little chomper. It's not anything like big deal, but it is terrifying. It is seriously the most terrifying thing I have ever been through. Like, that was probably the moment I figured I was gonna die. That was super scary. So in here is, as far as I know, no, I can't get in this way. Do I have to take the long way? I really want that stuff, man. But I should have waited. No. You know what? I have a weapon. I have band-aids. I know this is risky. But if I just walk calmly, it almost always turns out fine. Just feels like you go into panic. If I just keep calm. But if I hold up my weapon, I actually sneak, right? So if I walk like this, he won't notice me that easily. Oh, come on. Oh my god. And then sometimes on the way out you kind of hear the big dog. The big doggy. Okay. So raising my weapon, I figured that out pretty late actually, that I can move without making any noise. Okay. Oh no, no, no. Went into a dead end. Okay, so getting out of here. So it usually goes just fine. Yeah, so oh god, yeah. Oh, you know what? Getting used to close combat with enemies has been like the most important, one of the most important lessons for me actually. So I try to not, of course, not confront things, but I don't run away if they discover me, and just get used to the sort of fighting pattern. So if you do know how they work, if you do know their patterns, it will actually get a lot easier. You know, learn how they pounce when they're about to lunge at you. Especially like the dogs, they are the easiest part because they will actually just stand there barking for a long time before pouncing. So you have a long time to pull away. You don't have to confront them ever. Oh, I know if a corpse, I know the corpse is infected. If it basically moves, you know. So I can totally tell. You know, it's just slight movements, and you can hear the breathing as well. You can hear like you can sort of hear the rasping of their breathing if you go close enough. So, but I rarely ever do that, since I can see from afar they're moving, just slightly moving. So it's not even a corpse anymore. It's oh god, no, gonna stay away from this guy. Leave him alone. Okay. The back of the truck. Yeah, I think I did once. I think I did loot the back of the truck one time. But only that one time, I think. Okay, so now I'm down here. But I can't remember what I found there. I can't imagine it being very important if I don't remember what I found. Oh, this is the camp. So this is usually where I will take a Molotov cocktail with me and just kind of throw it into the camp, but I don't think I have to. If I can just separate the dogs, I will actually be able to take them one by one. But I don't think I will right now, because I'm on nightmare mode and I'm not gonna risk it. So, and usually you find nothing good there. It's like just for the hell of it, or just to do it. So it's not really like any point in doing it. So this is basically a minefield. Minefield? No, minefield. God. Already starting to fumble with my words. Okay. So, the burned houses. Oh yeah. Maybe I'll see you afterwards, Neo. I'm just gonna survive through the night, and then I'm gonna log off because I have to get ready for work. But maybe you catch me on the end there. Ooh. There's the dog. And it's starting to get late. And I have to get home. Oh. Bear trap. I'm not gonna miss a chance to disarm a bear trap. Okay. Another one. Another one. Say my name. Oh. I feel awesome when I get to collect everything that I find. It is the greatest feeling, like that I don't have a full inventory. It's the worst feeling ever is having to let things go, even though they're important. Okay, so I have to hurry up because it's starting to get dark. I should have taken the road because, but I don't see any road. Yeah. Anyways, the road makes it easier to walk. Makes you go faster, but guess it doesn't matter now because I can't find the road. Don't have time to go looking for it. So where am I? Okay, so I'm almost home. There we go. Just want to turn on my generator and get going and get good. Let's see. Yeah, it's good to go. Don't need any more fuel for tonight at least, so that's fine. So don't have time for this. So just want to start off by closing the doors at least. Don't need to do anything about that. So let's do that. Oh wow, okay. Do this. I need the pills more than I need the other stuff. Oh god, I didn't block the entry. Here. Okay. As long as I don't start pushing it out. Okay, so I need more nails, of course. Did I hear something? I'm pretty sure I heard something. Maybe it was just me moving the door. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no. Just gonna... If something's coming after me, I can always defend myself. Oh god. Oh my goodness. Okay, I hear something outside. Blah, 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 blah. What on earth is going on? No. No. What am I doing? There we go. That's the invitation. What? I am gonna put my lantern on so I know where the savage is. There's the invitation, and I'll just close the door again because if there's anything out there, I don't want to see it. So, got the invitation. Oh, welcome back, Neo. So I'm just surviving this night, hopefully, and just finishing off for today. Yeah, thanks. So as you could probably see, I couldn't see anything outside the door. So I just grabbed it. Otherwise I would have been terrified. Something is lurking in the shadow. I should stay close to the light. This is the moment I open this door and find out which lamp to stand next to. There we go. So we stand next to this one. Not a big deal. So, but then again, I don't need to use this lantern anymore. So this seems terrifying the first time, but especially if you close the door, barricaded it or something. But if you don't, these two rooms will work perfectly fine. It's just either one, like one of these lamps is gonna stay on for this part. So yeah, that was kind of scary. But this is the second night. But not much should be happening. Yeah, I'm going to buy a watch this next morning. I know it takes time until you get one naturally or find one through the game, but I'm not going to do that because I need a watch from the very beginning. So almost always the second night I will sell some stuff to the trader. I'll use the 100 reputation I get from him the first night to buy a watch. I can usually get it at that point, so I will actually do that. Because I just can't survive without a watch. It's totally like a necessary tool for me to survive, to keep track of time. Especially if you venture out between forests and you have to get back to the original hideout. I've done that several times, like gone from the silent forest back to dry meadow and then back again to my hideout. It's terrifying. Okay. So survived night number 2 for now. Just gonna trade some stuff with this guy. Very much hope that he will give me a watch. I'm just gonna put away the stuff that I'm sure I don't want to sell. Not going to carry with me. Let's see. Okay, and then I'm gonna cook the mushroom. No, I put it away. Of course I did. Stupid. Let's see. Show him some items. That's okay. Woohoo! 3 days. Choo choo. Yeah. Why did I make a train sound? Wait, what? Okay, so the value is 0 for the stone. That's okay. 200. I need just 100 more. I can probably get it though. Because I really want to watch. I really, really want to watch. Okay, so the band-aid. I rarely ever use medium calibers. I almost always go for the smaller calibers, so, or the bigger ones, like the shotgun. So I go for the shotgun or the smaller ones. So I'm gonna sell this to him. Because right now, for me, the watch is more important for me to survive day by day, you know? There we go. But then again, I don't need this to... Let's just see how we're good to go with this. Where's the watch? There we go. So now I have a watch. the game just saved. I will actually log off now because I'm going to work in about an hour, so I will have to get ready and pack my things, stuff like that. But yeah, and also I'm leaving for I'm leaving for Greece this Saturday. So so I will be back, yeah, the next Saturday again. So I will be back in a week from next Saturday. I hope you enjoyed watching, and that you'll be back for whatever I come up with for my next stream. Thanks, Neo. It was nice of you to stop by and watch my stuff, and I've had a lot of useful tips and tricks for the future game. So yeah, enough lingering. I'm gonna log off, and I will see you guys after my trip. So yeah, happy gaming.